Is this working? Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Jen catching you on my downtime. Hope you're all having a great day. It's about 10 to 5 o'clock in the morning. I got up about an hour ago. Some of you guys may wonder why I would skip days versus doing it like every single day straight. It's because I take days off. From working, I'm not online, I'm not even on the computer at all. Um, yeah, I'm pretty much like just doing like a complete do-over, full-on cutback, if you will, not just on Facebook, but trying to, I guess, condense the time that I work so that I don't work as hard and I don't feel as burnt out. So that's helping me personally. And let me just put some of this stuff on. I didn't even get to do that yet. My coconut oil. I love this stuff because it does help my lips. I also tend to put it on my eyebrows, sometimes my face, sometimes my elbows, areas that are a little bit dry, that whole thing. But yeah, I noticed that it's not just a thing of cutting back on Facebook, but cutting back on the time that I'm on my laptop working on anything. I could be completely off of the internet and writing on Microsoft Word, that application, and I would still be spending so much time doing that to the point where I would develop headaches. It's a great way to get a migraine if you really want one of those. Yeah. So I'm essentially just cutting back overall and in general. So like I said, if I'm not, up on here like every single day, try not to like question my authenticity there. It's just that I'm not on every day. And I like it that way. I plan to keep it that way as well. Instead of, typing everything out on Microsoft Word, I'm here with a pad of paper and a pen, literally just writing everything out because it's so much easier on the eyes and it feels better to actually write things out because it, like the hand-to-eye coordination kind of tells your brain you are accomplishing something right now. It's okay. You don't have to work more than what's necessary. And I think that's very helpful psychologically. That's a very good step. It's a very good move to make. Excuse me. My allergies are not the worst, but not the best today. I didn't even take an allergy pill yet, but that's okay. That's coming very soon. I can tell because it feels very humid and sticky inside of the house. I can only imagine what it's like outside of the house. I spent this entire weekend completely off the computer, offline in general, everything of that nature. You would think that that's impossible, but it's not impossible. Did food shopping. Even after I did food shopping, which I enjoyed, I love bumping into people and talking with them face to face. It's nice. After that, and it cooled down a bit, the sun went down and it cooled down a bit, I ended up going out for another walk and I ended up bumping into more people, having more conversations, feeling human again. It's really nice. And I'm going to be doing that more often. Yeah. I don't know, it just feels good to do that. And it's, it probably makes people feel a lot better to let them know that you're there, that, you still exist, that you're visible, that you're not just like hiding in the garage trying to build some crazy, insane machine that's probably never going to work. Oh God, it's like that, and now I'm thinking about my friend, Pete, DiFilippo, because he introduced that song to me, What's He Building in There by Tom Waits. If you guys have the chance or the time, find the time, listen to that song. It's creepy, but you know what? When you apply it to other situations, it's actually pretty funny. Like if you use it as a reference. I don't know. I happen to think it's funny. Yeah. So that's what's on my mind for today, for now. Yeah, I ended up journaling quite a bit over this weekend. Like, I don't know how many freaking pages I ended up writing in. I must have taken up 4 or 5 pages, but it was worth doing because I was writing out my feelings. Um, I noticed that when I'm online and I'm either vlogging or posting on Facebook, I tend to repeat myself a lot. I'm very repetitive, and I never knew why until I looked at my journal, and I'm like, I understand why now that I repeat myself. I feel like I need to emphasize something to make a point, like, if you don't believe me, let me just repeat it, kind of thing. And I realize how ridiculous that is, and the fact that I really don't need to be doing that. My screen needs to get cleaned, so I'm sorry if I'm like over here kind of picking at it. What is that on there? Yeah. So, yeah, I realize that, every time that I repeat myself about something, I feel like that I either A, need to prove to people that it is true and it's a real point that I am making, or B, I'm proving it to myself or trying to prove it to myself. Instead of doing that, I think it's best that I write it down, give it like a good once over, so to speak, read it over, and assess things from there. Most of the time I'm pretty much factual, matter of fact when I talk, so I know that what I'm saying is the truth, so I don't have to be repeating it. Hopefully that'll help me to stop that really annoying habit that I have, repeating myself. It is an annoying habit, and I notice that some people get kind of annoyed with me, like, Jen, why do you feel the need to repeat yourself or to explain yourself? Well, I don't feel the need to do it. It's a habit. And you know that it's a habit when you don't have to think about it to do it. You just do it. It's like breathing. Like, I don't know why. I just do it. So, yeah, I'm not going to repeat anything that I said before, even though I'm thinking about it again. Yeah. So I did enjoy my weekend. I enjoyed the conversations that I had with the people that I bumped into. It was very nice. I enjoyed getting out, getting some air. It's not exactly fresh air, but it's air. I live in New Jersey. What? I'm not going to lie to you. It's not the freshest air. Certainly not. Especially North Jersey. Like in the metro areas. It's too much. Too much. Yeah, just sitting here having my coffee with almond milk. I decided to get some of that stuff because it is good for my health, and it's nice to have once in a while instead of sitting and eating a bunch of nuts. May as well just have the milk. It's delicious. It's really good. I'm thinking later I might make a smoothie with it because, yesterday, Sunday, that's the day I did my shopping. I ended up getting mango pulp. So I'm thinking, what the heck? Make a smoothie out of that. I have some frozen fruits, so that's always good. Make a smoothie out of those. Just looking after my health, that whole thing. Yeah, I enjoy that 1 cup of coffee that I have after I just get up, even though I don't always have it every day. It's nice to have that because just the flavor and the aroma of coffee wakes me up. I don't even have to drink it. All I need is just to smell it and maybe take 1 sip, and I'm like, I'm here. I have arrived. Da, 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 da. That's that wake me up thing. Yeah. So, even though I've been up for an hour, I did not stretch yet. Not cool. I gotta do that pretty soon, and since it's almost 5 o'clock in the morning, it's almost time to feed my outdoor cats. Beatty and her boyfriend, Big Boy. They're so sweet. Beatty's been around for 3 years now, so I consider her my outdoor cat, even though she's not registered. Um, yeah, she's not registered, but I still consider her my cat. And I did ask, I called my town health department and I did ask, is it okay to have an outdoor cat that's not registered? And they said, yes, it's perfectly fine. Because of the program that our town has to take care of feral cats and stray cats, things of that nature, it's perfectly okay to do that because your backyard can essentially become a cat colony if you wanted to. And they actually encourage that. They encourage, homing and sheltering cats who otherwise live outside because they could perish and suffer greatly in inclement weather. Summer, winter, both are extremely harsh on all animals. Especially with the climate not only changing but becoming a lot more harsh, and it has been. It's become quite harsh. Every winter we're looking at, below 0-degree temps, and every summer we're looking at like 95 to 100 degrees during heat waves, but that's like just about every day, So it's nice to build like a little nook or like a little hut that the cat can live in or sit in when it's like extremely, extremely hot or cold out. Yeah. So pretty much doing that. I'm not taking up the entire backyard with it because I would hear a lot of complaining. So I don't think that I could do that despite my desire to. But I know that one day I will be doing that. That's for certain. I'm going to build like a big cat hut, that sort of thing, so that they all can live together, just chill out in there together, and that'll be like their little hiding space. Yeah. And Beatty is so comfortable with me to the point where she would literally like do her business right in front of me. She doesn't care. I love it. I love that because that just tells me that she feels totally comfortable around me and she trusts me. So that's really nice. Big boy, he'll come around every day because he's true to her. He's loyal to her. But he's still a little skittish around me. So I'm trying to work on developing a better relationship with him. He doesn't mind if I feed him. He enjoys that. But he doesn't really stick around unless, unless it's for Beatty. I don't really know if he's comfortable with my company or not. I have no idea. But I'm hoping one day he does get used to me, because I enjoy having him around. He's a good cat. He's actually an excellent mouser. Given I don't live on a farm and things of that nature, I live in a suburban area, we still get mice and things of that nature, so it's nice to have him around because he catches all those little buggers. I'm like, thank you. I appreciate it, little man. Yeah, he's actually quite a big cat. Very muscular, very healthy. And he's an excellent hunter. I love having him around. He's great. As far as that's concerned, that's really awesome. I love having Beatty around because she's great company. And I like it, exchanging good vibes and energy with her. It's nice to have her around. She's such a sweetheart. Yeah, so that's I guess that's all I have to share with you guys about my weekend. And how things normally go around here. Yeah, unfortunately, this year we were not able to start a garden because so much of it going on. A lot of drama, a lot of BS and crap. Things of just awful things have been going on that we had to be present for and resolve. I'm hoping that the last bit of that is over now. Things are starting to get better, but we're kind of like still like on guard and just ready for anything because we never know. Because the past 3 years have just been so insane and jam-packed with one situation after another. But outside of that, everything's okay. It's starting to, dwindle down. Things are going well. The tenant that we have living with us is paying rent. Oh, thank you. So happy about that. I am grateful for that. I am. Absolutely. That is such a huge help. And we're hoping to keep this one around because he's a good person. He has his problems like everybody else, but he's still a good person. Nobody's perfect. He doesn't do anything on the premises that's, otherwise considered illegal, so thank goodness. He pays rent, finally, after us getting up his butt I don't know how many times. And the whole thing is that, yeah, that's another story. Anyway, right? Let me go on all day. Anyway, I respect all your time. It's already been like over 15 minutes, so I'm just gonna go get on with my day. I gotta hop in the shower and get started. So, let me know how your journey has been, whether you've already done this or you're doing this right now, taking a purge from Facebook, whether that means cutting back or stopping it altogether. What have your experiences been? What kind of improvements are you seeing in your life right now? Let me know. I'd love to have a discussion with you guys. Anyway, I hope you all have a great day. Take care of yourselves and blessed be.